Hi Tom, this is Alan. Let's have a look at reports then, and in particular let's look at individual reports. This is our reports page. Anything we set up in those audit categories now will appear. So we set up regional reports, we set up reports by restaurant, and of course we set up kitchen and site ID reports. Auditor teams, if we set up auditor teams, would appear here. Auditor reports automatically appear, and all delivery reports or company-wide reports automatically appear as well. Okay, but regional and by chain, they don't have to be there. It's up to you. Okay, let's have a look at the individual report. This is where we would amend any reports in this first section. You would eventually have thousands of reports in here. So what you can do is do a search by name, or just search by the particular report. I'm going to click this one and we'll look at this first audit. So when I go into the audit, there's four things I can do here. I can view the audit, I can amend it, so I can amend all the answers I've done online. I can look at the history of those amendments, quite important, or I can delete the audit. Let's view the audit. So here we go. This is how it always opens up. It's telling me it's Site Yo London, it's Deliveroo Trilo won the template. This particular audit is called 59%. The region's London again, and the chain Yo. These are our audit categories. If I keyed that in wrong, by the way, I selected it wrong or typed it in wrong, I can change it. Where you can see a pen mark, you can change it online, so I can change it and put it correct. Then it reports in the right area. And then it reports into sections, so I'll just click that out. I set up your template, an audit category template, in 4 areas: preparation, cooking, rotation, and recording. Remember earlier on I mentioned comparing eggs with eggs. So however you set up your templates, you need to always compare the same things. Based on that checklist you sent me, that seemed to make the most sense, but it could be different. But when you're looking at reports by different providers, you still want to look at the same areas. So how does one compare in preparation to the other? So preparation, cooking, rotation, recording, you get scores in all those areas. If you can see this in preparation, bear in mind, Tom, this is just a little trial I've done. It's scored 63%, in cooking 50%, in rotation 67%, and in recording 50%. Okay. Another little thing I will mention here, that all questions are weighted. So we can either score 2, 4, or 8, low, medium, or high. So more important questions can score more points, basically, and it affects percentage score. So here's my questions. I'll just do the first one: preparation, breading coverage. Remember, that's a question title. Has the chicken got 10% of breading coverage? My answer was covering is adequate and meets requirements. I didn't add any notes, and I haven't taken any pictures. So any notes that I keyed in would be there. Any pictures are there, and I can click that O1, and there's my picture. The picture will also appear at the bottom of the report, and at this point I could delete it if necessary. Okay, so that's our 4 categories, and this audit has scored 59%. Looking at the top tiles then, I can download reports. Let's download the PDF to begin with. Click PDF. Now this report will come exactly as you've seen it right now in PDF format. Here we go. So this is the PDF. This is the report I would send to the client, to the kitchen, but one I would keep on file if I wanted a printed copy. Okay, so there's all the questions, all the answers, the section answers, scores, and the pictures. So that's the PDF. Sorry, I've gone a bit too far back there. I can download the corrective action request, which is a really, really good little feature. So anything that's scored red and amber here will automatically appear in the corrective action request. And in our new version of the app, Tom, we haven't quite got it live yet, but there's a corrective action request log. So you log them in and log them out, you can see what's still live. If I click that now. So anything that was red and amber appears in this report. It's still the same. It's Yo London, the region's London, the change Yo, the auditor's Alan Copley, the date. So all the head of information appears on the top. Any photographs I've taken, I haven't on this. I probably should have done a little bit of better template. Would appear there. Any auditor notes I've recorded would also appear here. In fact, I could do some in there. So what I've got a chance to do now, any corrective actions taken, I can record them in here. and date it, of course. Got there eventually. And in this form, there's a little sign-off area should you want to use it. This is used quite comprehensively in vending. And when I get a chance, I'll show you some actual live ones. Okay, so we can get a corrective action report, which we use to make sure that whatever we found red amber has fixed. I'm not going to save that. And again, it's gone back to the beginning. I don't know why. I can download this report in Excel, and some clients do. So I click Excel. This Excel report gives us slightly more detail than the PDF report. So it always opens up any images that appear in the first tile. Always opens up there. But here's the report. The report is different. All the headers are just the same, Tom, but here it tells you whether it's been a low, medium or high question. So there's a medium. What the score was, what the target score was. I don't think I've set any high ones up. There's a medium one. It scored 2. It was looking for 4. It scored 4, basically. And all my percentages are there as well. Some clients think that looks better as a report to publish. By the way, the reason we have question titles, because the question title appears in this report, we don't have the full question. So it's just a preparation. So breading coverage has scored 2. Yeah, and that makes that report quite neat. Okay, that's the Excel report. Only one more area, which is the history. You can have a little problem in so much as I could audit a kitchen, go back home and think, oh, my scores are quite low, my scores compared to the next orders are quite low. You could have many reasons to want to adjust that score, which aren't quite good reasons. So what we do to make sure, as a little security, that we know what's been changed and when, we have a history. So any changes that's ever been made to that audit appear in this list, and I've made one change. Okay, that's it, Tom. That's it for individual reports. Again, a bit rushed and a bit rough and ready, but I hope it gives you an idea of what we're doing. Cheers, buddy.